This is KHQA Sports.
And tip top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, where the old adage holds that it's not truly March Madness in basketball circles until you get your first big upset. Given the bracket buster nature of this evening, I'd say we're here. Let's start you off tonight in Illinois. Number 1 Alana West versus number 4 West Hancock, regional semifinals. Early on in the second quarter, signs of things to come. Titans really asserting themselves behind Luke Beeler. And then, how about Cole Fox with a magical scoop shot? It's a 19-10 lead in favor of the Titans. Upset brewing, strange defensive series here. Back-to-back steals, but eventually the ball ends up in the capable hands of Nolan Ard, who finishes at the other end. Heard Reno Pinkston say on the radio tonight he was not going to let Nolan Ard beat him. Meanwhile, Colton Mellinger with a nice jump shot right here. This game would get back close at 22 apiece. You know what, though? The Titans, no give up in them on this evening. Mr. Bauman knocking down the 3 right there. IW not going away as well as Mr. Ard right there gets the take to tie the ball game back up. But from that point forward, second half now, the Titans in the third quarter all about it. Starts right here. Johnny Swanson smooth to the hoop. Easy finish for him. Then more from Cole Fox again. This time the other side with that magical scoop shot. Gets the members bounce. And then it's Kyle Bauman again, the super sophomore in traffic. All of a sudden the lead had grown to 11 at that point. Big night for Luke Beeler down the stretch as he and the Titans finish off the massive upset tonight. 59-49. You know what? Alana West was 3-0 against the Titans this season coming in. The fourth one goes the way of West Hancock, and it's the biggest one of all as West Hancock's moving on to the finals coming up on Friday against either Macomb or Beardstown. Let's take you now Class 1A to Mount Sterling tonight. The number 7 seed, Unity. The number 2 seed, Liberty. What did we learn last year? Never doubt a Keith Carruthers coach team. Early on, Taylor Klusmeyer with a nice take. Tate Rowe trying to answer for Liberty. His team down, but a nice bucket from him. Still, here come the Mustangs. Brendan Begeman down low, free on the baseline. Good deuce for him. And then it's Corey Miller working a defensive angle right here. Had a big night offensively as well. Gets the defensive steal. Hooks up with Dawson Moore. And all of a sudden, the Mustangs we're leading 30-21 before you could say upset alert in this one. Big night as well for Adam Donnelly. Great take right here for 2 of his 23. Still Liberty not going away, trying to fight its way back to within 5 thanks to the Michael Mass traditional three-point play. Just too much Adam Donnelly tonight. Had 23 points, got knocked down. You can't knock him down. He did it all tonight as Donnelly scored the 23. Big night as well for Dawson Moore. Bucket, Band-Aid, three-point play. The upset is on as well as Unity takes out the 2 seed Liberty. 64-54 was your final. Could the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes avoid the upset bug tonight? At Brown County's own place. Again, the Hornets would be very, very frisky in this ball game. Start you off with some Jack Hulvey, top of the key, long-range 3. That was a sign of things to come from the Hornets on this night. Griggsville Perry, though, doing work. Skylar Miller and Joseph Myers reversing roles in this one. Myers playing the distributor. How about Miller playing the down low guy? Nice take for him. And then Caleb Bradshaw with a bucket right here. Still Brown County not going away. Colin Clinging strong along the baseline through 2 different Tornado defenders. He gets the bucket to fall. Jordan Dehart going to do some work right here. Gets the three-point play, gives his team a lead. Brown County, though, just hung around all night long, tried to pull off the upset. Unfortunately for the Hornets, they could not do so. Griggsville Perry avoids it all, survives and advances in this one as the Tornadoes win by the final count in this ball game of 64-61. On to the scoreboard now in Illinois. Can tell you that Southeastern season is done at the hands of South Fulton. 63-40 your final. Winston Smith with 14 points in a losing cause there. Also, Pleasant Hill comes darn close to posting its first postseason win since 2002, but loses in overtime tonight to West Central. And now here's Will checking out the Missouri scene.
Well, one of the obvious reasons this time of the year is the most fun is because it's a whole new season. Any squad has a shot, and tonight, South Shelby looked to use their size advantage to the Clarence Cannon champs in Louisiana, and it was a darn good one. Another upset brewing. This one, the best game of the night. I didn't get a chance to see South Shelby during football season. Thanks a lot for that one, Chris. They made up for it tonight, though. The man of the night, Elijah Oblinger. Kid couldn't miss. 3 ball where he's his best. South Shelby answered all night long. Josh Ridgely, tray of his own. How about that? And then a Bryson Ivy. Kid has a serious motor on him. How about the up and under right here? Bulldogs with a 5-point lead. Second half, Cardinals flying. Drew Woods getting them rolling with a triple. How about that shot right there as he bangs that one home? From there, Austin Durbin took over. Kid is a stud. Gives South Shelby a 64-62 lead. Louisiana ties it up. We go into overtime, tied up at 66. Durbin just didn't want his season to end. Strong move to the deuce right there. All Mr. Oblinger after that. 37 points for the kid with the sick flow. More threes from him. His final one aces it. Ball game. 74-71. Louisiana escapes the upset. What an effort from South Shelby, though. A score to pass along to you right now. Knox County gets it done over Schuyler County, 60-37 tonight. Hayden Miller with 13 points in that ball game. They're taking on Princeton on Thursday. How about some girls action? Two-seeded Paris taking on Louisiana. Lady Coyotes, a 20-win team this year with only 2 seniors on the roster. Young guns by committee. One of the seniors, though, in the paint. Brooke Rentschler, short floater, Paris up 14-9. Hannah Mitchell, the freshman, she can shoot the rock. A couple of big shots in the first half from her. Here's a 3 for you. Louisiana kind of hung around in this one for a bit. Rayleigh Burst finishing on the break second half. Lady Coyotes kept answering, though. Drew Lockhart, a good 9th grader, going to be a star. She had 2 older brothers showing her the ropes when she was growing up, and she is definitely going to be a good one. Betsy Embry going to finish it off with a baseline J as Paris finishes off Louisiana 41-32. They'd be taking on the winner of South Shelby, Monroe City. Cody Leonard's team. Number of weapons on this squad, including Miss Asia Troy, as we take into the next set of highlights. South Shelby and Monroe City. Monroe City, they just started hot from the field. How about this? Delaney Oakenfuss, the outstanding freshman. She's going to dribble around the key, put up the jumper. South Shelby answers right back at the other end with a deuce of their own. But I'll tell you what, Monroe City, they just had an answer all night long. Kayla Spalding not letting the Lady Birds get close. Baseline jumper, that one's true. From there, the Lady of Troy, Asia Troy, showing off that pretty jumper of hers as she's going to catch that one, put it up. Number 12 is good. Then she'll be showing you she's got some game inside as well as she finishes it off. And Monroe City finishes off South Shelby tonight. They roll, setting up the semi-match with them and Paris coming up here towards the end of the week. One score to pass along to you from the Class 3 District 7. Mark Twain, no match for Palmyra. Chris Parsons' team gets it done big time. Nicole Krager, the outstanding sophomore, 22 points in that ball game. Over to Chris.
Back at Palmyra tonight, Clark County girls, Wednesday McCluskey. It's always her day, taking on Bowling Green, and this was a really good effort again from Clark County. Hunter Kirshner pushing tempo right here. Full court pass to Carissa Bevins with 2 of her 9 points on the night. Check out Tressa Campbell, too. How good would this girl be in rugby? She's in the middle of the scrum, somehow comes away with the ball not once but twice. Tressa Campbell getting work done, muscling up on the inside. And then how about the defensive laps right here by Bowling Green? Keely O'Brien going to come free on the pass right here. Beautiful stuff. Nobody Gardner, easy take. It's a 12-6 lead early for Clark County. Bowling Green found some traction behind Alyssa Starks at times. By the way, steal your sister's popcorn. Always a great idea. And wave at people so she doesn't know you're doing it. Here's Miss Alyssa Starks. Great take for her. Just too much of Megan Euler and company as Clark County gets it done tonight, gets the win and advances. 43-28 was your final. Highland Centralia turned out to be an all-out war tonight. Amber Garner doing her thing from the top of the key, invading the paint and taking over. Centralia had no answers to stop her. However, Centralia had plenty of offensive weapons to counter with, including Olivia Eichel right here. In amongst the tall trees, she gets the and one right here. Kaylee Chitwood never played basketball against anyone named Chitwood. We learned that from Hoosiers. This is Kaylee on the inside. Great work for her and the take as well. Tough night for Highland. They battled hard in this game behind Charney Smith, but end up losing a heartbreaker tonight. Final count in this one sees Highland season come to an end. 40-34 was your final. Big news from Southeast Iowa. Just in, late score. Holy Trinity hangs on to win with Blake Hellwig in foul trouble the entire second half. Luke Fullenkamp comes off the bench, delivers 17 points, and Holy Trinity's headed off to the district finals against undefeated Danville coming up on Thursday. Should be a fantastic showing. Nice work tonight from the Holy Trinity Crusaders as they advance without their A game tonight. Maybe they're saving it up for Danville. They're certainly going to need it. Should be a fun game tonight. One more thing to pass along today. Our congratulations to the Keokuk girls bowling team who romped today to their second straight Class 2A bowling title, besting Fort Dodge by 164 pins. The Chiefs were paced by Sydney Kramer, whose 429 was tops among all Class 2A bowlers. Her teammate Alyssa Heeman, who was also an underclassman, a sophomore, was second overall with 428. Wow, what an excellent effort by the Chiefs. By the way, Hannah Sabe and Lakin Bolts, who are seniors on that team, have 3 straight titles to their credit over the course of their careers. That's a phenomenal, phenomenal showing. Hey, this was fun tonight. We're going to do it all again tomorrow night. The playoff action continues all week long. What a great week it is. March Madness is upon us, and we're having a ball. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night, everybody.